Previously on Pokemon Crystal Legacy. Just live. Thunderwave hits. Okay. No. I thought I thiefed. Oh, because I had an item, it didn't count. This is it. This is the run. Yep. This is it. This is where we fall. This is where we fall. You miss, and we don't get it. Unfortunately, that is the first run down. Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are going to quickly speed through getting back to where we were facing Whitney. I'm just going to show you all the encounters I got, all the important battles, just to keep it authentic, keep it real with everybody. And yeah, so going forward, I'm going to mention this forward in the video. I'm going to still take Nomar, still kind of go through. We are in the night encounters. I recorded this after work, so we're going to get a lot of the night encounters here instead of the day encounters, which we did in the beginning of our playthrough, and that's fine. Found a shiny who here had no balls or anything, but you'll see all the encounters. You will see all the important fights. You will see how lucky or unlucky I get catching everything, missing on a shiny hoot like this. It's tough. I'm not going to show killing it. I know how people hate that. But going forward, if we do white out in the future, and I mentioned this in this video a little bit later, instead of resetting and doing this all over again, I'm going to just use what I have in the box. So the run ends when our box is completely empty. We get a hoot here on this route, then we go over and get a Geodude back. We're going to name him KP this time. Get a Poliwag and a Spinner Rack, and we're starting to kind of really bump up this team. We're getting some new encounters. We do get a new Lowinda, which is awesome. Route 36 at night. Instead of getting a Houndour, we'll get a Ghastly. Rattata is also going to come on the team as well. This is our battle against the Sprout Tower, and after beating up on some monks, basically was Tackle Simulator with Nomar, our Chikorita, to finish it off here. So again, it was a tough loss to Whitney. We're going to, after this is done, we saw in the beginning, I put like a little time skip to this time. There'll also be in the description a little chapter skip if you don't want to know any of this, and just get right back into the Whitney fight. We will fight Whitney again, and yeah, just kind of got unlucky, had a mental mistake, and that's what cost us that run. So we beat up the monk here, we get up the sage, then we go back and get our new Swihart, our secret weapon. I actually had HP fighting this time, and look, a shiny Poliwag, which I will catch, and we'll see him a little bit later as well. So the fight with Falconer went much the same. Ancient power until we die, man, and basically that's what it is. Took 2 quick attacks from Pidgey, and just spamming A Simulator, we're able to take down the Noctowl here. As long as we dodge this one crit, and we do. So I was able to beat Falconer and get the badge again. Get the egg, a little Togepi for you, head tops. Whooper, we're going to add to the team, named her Candy. And then in the cave, instead of a Cubone, we get a Sandshrew. And this is Buddy, the shiny Poliwag. Here is the boss grunt for Team Rocket. Figured I'd show this. It's going to be KP out against Coffee. A couple rock throwers are going to do the job. Learn Magnitude, and we're going to switch out with Slowpoke coming in. Nomar is going to get in there, take the Water Gun, Razor Leaf, the Slowpoke to Smithereens, and the Houndour is going to pop out. I get out of dodge, go back to KP, and you see the team we're using here, and the nicknames, and get burned. However, I decided to stay in. Even getting burned, I don't think it's going to do much to us, and we're going to get Nomar to level 16. You know what that means. The new Bayleaf. I'm going to let that guy evolve on up, and now we're going to take on Bugsy. This is the team I used for Bugsy. It was Lowinda. It was KP. I forgot who else, but really it's because Lowinda really is going to put in a bunch of work here. A couple gusts on the Pineco. We know it has Mega Drain, so didn't want to lead with KP. Then decide to Swihart. We use Swihart because of Ancient Power. I know that it's not very effective against bugs, but I figured if we ever got to it, could outspeed Hidden Nature Power, do what it needs to do. Crit there, and KP really solos that with the help of Lowinda to face off against the Pineco. We get Theory Cutter, now we head over through the forest. Before we do that, we fight our rival. This is the second rival battle. Zubat lead, KP lead. We're going to break through confusion here, hit him with a rock throw. You're done. Brings out Larvitar. We are going to our newly leveled up team, Buddy, the shiny Poliwag. Going to Water Gun here and stay in for the Quilava that's going to come out. Actually, I decide... What do I decide here? I actually go into Ellsbury, maybe take a quick attack if that was coming. We're going to Lick, get a Paralysis, fully paralyzed. And learn that we're just going to keep licking. In this game, Ghost is special, Dark is physical. They swap that around. A lot of the Ghost types are special attackers, a lot of the Dark types are physical attackers. So that helps for Tyranitar, that helps for Sneasel, that helps for Umbreon, things like that. And on the flip side, helps for the Ghost types like Mischievous and Ghastly. We get a Paris there, we're going to get a Grimer here. So those are the two encounters we fought. And this is where I made an oopsie. I had the egg, I was just going to run and get the egg. I actually ran into this trainer. I did not have Nomar, and you're gonna watch this play out. This is a long segment, and this is what I had to work with, and we're not gonna get out of this unscathed, that's for sure. KP comes in, but I don't want to take a Water Gun, so I switch back out to Buddy. Buddy's burned, he wasn't fully healed. What's gonna happen? Hypnosis doesn't land. Now I'm in danger, now I'm in trouble. Hypnosis finally hits Buddy, have to get him out of there. Go back to KP, wakes up immediately. Now I'm like, oh man, I can't stay in here. KP's dead on contact. We're going to see if Teal can do anything. Water Gun takes it decently. And again, this was just on me. This was just trying to speed up. I was right there trying to get to where I was before. Hand up. Again, should have just evaded this trainer, or not put my strongest Mon in the box when I would never use Teal in any situation. I would really rarely use Lowinda. Could have put either of those two in, been completely fine for this match, but you know, that's what it is. This is throwing for content. Was I throwing for content? No, I wasn't throwing for content. But just made a mental mistake and wanted to show you this battle, how I kind of was figuring out, trying to navigate around it. I said, ooh, I don't think a attack kills, and a Water Gun definitely kills. Rollout misses, but since I'm burned, Double Slap is not going to do enough, and Buddy, the shiny Poliwag, goes down. We're actually talk about that in the video as well, and why Buddy actually will live on. So Lowinda's going to come out, finally hit a Gust, which probably could have kept therein. We get the egg, and oh lord, we got Igglybuff, like the worst one. Go back, trying to get a Heracross. We end up getting an Ekans and a Spearow. Teal evolves into Togetic, and this is it. A bite to Swiheart. We don't have HP fighting, and here we go. This bitch is going down. Alright, folks, we are back here. If you skipped over the synopsis part, the first couple minutes of this video, we lost last time. We lost against Whitney last time with our team. I have replayed to this point, still using Nuzlocke rules. We have a couple of different encounters if you missed it, just because I did it last night. We got a lot of the night encounters. And this is what our team is looking like going into Whitney. We got KP, we got Nomar, and we got Candy the Quagsire. So, I think here's the plan. Let me actually remember the plan. So this is what we got going on. We got Candy the Quagsire, Bubble Beam, Tail Whip, Magnitude, and Slam. Nomar the Bayleaf, Razor Leaf, Poison Powder, Reflect, Leech Seed, and KP the Geodude with Rock Throw, Self-Destruct, Headbutt, and Magnitude. I think KP is going to come in if things get dicey and he can sacrifice one for the team. I don't want to lead Nomar because we had that Clefairy that ice punched. So I think I'm going to lead Candy. Just try to get some damage off. Ugh. See, the one thing, they have the Miracle Berry on the Miltank. I want to get the Miltank leech seeded. However, you know what I'm going to do? I am actually going to make a switch in this regard. I accidentally got rid of Mud Slap, but I don't think I'm going to use it very much often, so I'm going to teach it back to Quagsire. Mud Slap. Can't learn more than 4 moves. We're going to get rid of Tail Whip. And that's how we're going to go. That's how we're going to treat this. We are going to have Candy just try to bully everything down. And then Mud Slap the Miltank a couple times. Switch into Nomar. We're going to Leech Seed it. We're going to try to poison it maybe twice. Obviously have to do it twice with the Miracle Berry. And then if all things go wrong, KP is going to go boom. And I think that is a good start. So if you're excited for this to continue, make sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hopefully we beat Whitney. We're also going to make... I've decided on 2 things we're going to change with the series. Or one thing, at least in this run in particular. You saw we had Buddy the shiny Poliwag. He died. I had another Poliwag. I was intending... I kind of played the shiny claws as you get to use it. It's an extra thing. I like it. I think shiny Pokemon are cool. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring back Buddy and just box the other Poliwag. I think that's fair. It's a YouTube series. We're trying to have fun. Everyone likes a shiny Mon. Let's do it. You know, why not? We're not trying to be super strict here. The other thing that we're going to do is if we end up whiting out, we're going to play it kind of not old school YouTube, but a lot of YouTubers growing up. If you white out at a battle, you get to keep going until all the Pokemon in your box are gone. So we have a good box. If we die here, we can come back with a new team and continue that way. If I was streaming this, I probably would if I had more time. Obviously, I work multiple jobs. This isn't my full-time thing. This is something for fun. I'm not trying to sit here and play through hours and hours. Like, it took me an hour and a half, an hour 45 minutes to get to this point with mostly speed up. Just with all the catching, all the running back and forth to get everything the way I needed it to. Then plus the, however long it took me to edit, just 30 minutes to edit down the first part. So let's just go into it. And we have Whitney again. And we are going to try to be better. So I think the Quagsire, with its stats the way it is, I think it can handle the first 2 Pokemon pretty decently. So we got this Clefairy coming out first. Actually, I want to check the stats. I want to see, do you have attack and special attack are pretty much the same. Bubble Beam and Magnitude should probably do about the same. So we're going to Magnitude off the bat. Candy is faster. We got Magnitude 6. Not the strongest Magnitude, but it should be doing some damage. And we got Charm. So now it is going to be a Bubble Beam type day. Alright, so Clefairy hangs on. Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. Sludge, that's not that bad. No poison, please. No poison, please. That was a crit. No poison. Should be good here. Okay, so Candy, bulky, doing what it needs to do, doing what she needs to do. And also, this is good at being a female. She's not going to get attracted. Alright. Teddy Ursa. Teddy Ursa is such a cool mon. I want to use the Ursa Ring bad. Alright. Does over half. Headbutt going to do a decent amount, I assume. Respectable. Bubble Beam should KO. Alright, good. We're in the... This is coming up very nice. Candy, doing great. Alright, now we just start mud slapping. Miltank's going to go for rollouts. We resist, so we should be able to get a couple off. I would be a little... we're just going to start getting these mud slaps off. The stomp's a little scary. Now we're going to go into Nomar. Okay, so it should be -4 accuracy. get a leech seed up. The track failed. That's great. Leech seed hits. Okay, so now we're on a timer. All we have to do is just stall it out. We can win this. Let me poison powder. I know it has the miracle berry. I just need to hit the poison powder. Okay, pop your berry. Sick. We didn't have thief. We had thief on our boy Avilas, but obviously Avilas didn't make it into the second run. Perfect. This should be a win. So we should be good here. I'm going to toss up a Reflect just in case. We got Stomp coming out. That's doing a whole bunch. That's a crit. Miltank hurt by poison. We get the Leech Seed. She does have a berry, and she can heal. Alright, so now we just keep going. I decided not to go with the the Mega Drain. I thought that with this and this, okay, if we just hit here, we win. Nomar is in love. Come on, Nomar. Come on, Nomar. Sick, Nomar. Alrighty. Well, let's just Razor Leaf again. I'm sure it's going to Milk Drink. Alright, this is going to be a good dub. So we are going to continue the run, most likely. Big hopefully. Hurt by poison. Get a lot of that back. Nomar, you are in love. Hit the Razor Leaf anyway. That's why we love you, Nomar. And one more turn should do it. Milk Drink. We're just going to play this game. We'll speed it up a bit. In love. Razor Leaf. We're going to switch out. I don't want to. I'm just going to play this game until we get there. Okay, Milk Drink again. In love. Okay, we're going to switch over to KP. KP resists everything. Stomp's not doing nothing. We are going to Magnitude. Keep Milk Drinking all you want. You are on a timer. You are eventually to fall. Magnitude 5. KP's not going to get it out of Milk Drinks. Look at that. Okay, so we were able to cheese Whitney out. I think our strategy would have worked. I think everything would have worked fine last time if I did not equip that item to Avilas so that the thief would have actually taken her berry. Alright, so now the run continues. Here we go. Run 2 in the books. Let's go. Alright, she's not playing fair. Made Whitney cry. She'll get over it. Back here. Alright. Got a badge. We got a badge. Got the plain badge. Sick. Awesome. So shout out Candy. Shout out Avilas. Shout out Avilas in the past. The spirit of Avilas lives. Shout out Nomar. Shout out KP. And now this, basically we're going to go and take on Morty now. We might get 2 gyms in one episode. Well, we do have to run back. We have to clear up the route up top. I did not do the route up top. And then we get the spray bottle, Sudowoodo, and then we have to do the burn tower stuff. So this mostly is going to be on the episode. Let me heal up, get my team to where they need to be, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we are outside. This is what the teams look like for right now. Lowinda, Teal, Ellsbury, KP, Nomar, and Candy. We're going to take up that route just upstairs from where we are at. I have looked at everything I can do in the city. I have collected everything basically I can, or at least I did a decent check. So let's roll up top and see what we got going on up here. Oh, this is Kenya, right? Excuse me, can you do me a favor? Take the mail to my friend. We'll not do that right now. We did. We gotta get the squirt bottle. That's what we gotta get. Sick. Whitney, here, take this. Okay, so we got that, so we don't have to come back. Now, again, with the rules, we do have static. Oh, we can buy berries here. Ew. Probably not right now. I think we're past the use of a berry coming in super clutch. But we did get Spearow. If you saw the synopsis part of the beginning of the video, I kind of showed every encounter that we got. We did get a Spearow. I was hunting for Heracross, but we did end up getting a Spearow, so I don't know what we're going to do with the Kenya. But we'll do something with Kenya. I don't know if we are actually going to use her or whatnot, but it is what it is. Also, I changed up the volume a little bit. I think I made my mic louder. I changed the volume on my actual game on the PC, so it sounds not like blaring in my face, and hopefully that changes up. I did have it pretty low, and you didn't really get much of the game audio on that, so just so I can cut it out pretty well. So hopefully this works fine. I'll listen to it after this recording, and worst case scenario, we have one recording where the game volume sounds a little low. So I'm still tweaking with stuff, and Candy was made for this route. Oh my god, already doing wonders. But let's talk again. Beginning of the new year. Hope everyone is having a fun beginning of their new year. College football just went down, as we all know. I'm a big sports guy, a big college football guy. I prefer college football over pro football, I believe. Something about the NFL, especially this year, just has not tickled my fancy. And college football always does. Again, these they're kids. You know, they're 18 years old, 20 years old. I probably should get out because he has Mega Drain. I knew that. Well, we're living that because Pinecone does not have good special attack, so we should be good. But I love college football. There's so much chaos in college football, and I find that fun. I find that entertaining. As we have Magmar here with Bubble Beam, Fire Punch, Outspeeds, doesn't do a whole bunch. Quad Resist, or at least single resist, not quad resist, I don't think. Ground Resist Fire. And Lowinda is evolving! Look at this! Now Lowinda is actually going to be viable. We got ourselves a Golbat. That's sick. And Lowinda is probably going to help out in the gym, the next gym. Linda's trying to learn Wing Attack. Well, do not mind if I do. Now we will get rid of Gust. 1, 2, and poof. We got Wing Attack. Well, let's look at Lowinda, as you see. Let me take that item from you. Thank you, ma'am. Alrighty, look at this. 44 attack, 44 defense, 46 speed. Again, not that great in terms of the DVs. But, yeah, Lowinda is going to be actually useful now, which is sick. We're going to give Ellsbury the experience share. Just to gain some levels with us. And our first encounter on Route 35 is going to be Snubbull. Love Snubbull. Big Snubbull believer. Let's see, we got balls. We have plenty of balls. Perfect. Lil Wayne, come home. Lil Wayne, come home. I know you want to. I know you want to. Thank you. So we got Lil Wayne back. That's sick. Oh, I did want to show this. We'll give a little nickname to our Snubbull, our future Gramble. I would love to use a Gramble. I think underrated. I'm also a sucker for like bulky physical attackers, and that is Gramble in a nutshell. If we go to the Pokédex, as you've seen kind of when we catch Mons, the descriptions and stuff like that has changed. They have the types. It looks pretty cool, right? As you see, the Leaf Pokemon, they have the grass, things like that wasn't right there before. If we go down low, you have the info. Stats shows the base stats and the catch rate and the base stat total of every Mon, what they learn in this in this game. And again, this isn't a hack of Pokemon Crystal, so they have changed up move sets, they have changed up learn sets, they changed up evolutions. And right here, it shows you right here, Route 27 in Kanto, there's a 5% during the morning you can catch it while walking. It shows the evolution and the levels of the evolution, which is sick. And all the pictures, the animated picture, the back sprite, and the menu sprite. So, pretty sick job by Smith Plays and his team. Again, link in the description of every video if you want to check out his channel. He's making a similar hack to Pokemon Yellow right now, which he has several. Probably see by early spring. which I'll be playing as soon as that comes out. And then also they're working on an Emerald thing, which they hope to get by the end of this year, 2024. So that'd be pretty sick. I'm looking forward to that, and they do a great job here. But again, going back to where we started this conversation, college football. I'm a big Alabama football fan, and for those who are familiar with the space of college football, they're the best team, and have been the best team, one of the best teams for the last decade. And they're my favorite team. They lost. They played Michigan in the college football playoff semifinals and lost. Ooh, an Aber would have been clutch. And that's okay. I'm not one of those guys where the world falls every time we lost. This was a season. It was a weird season. It was definitely a weird season. It didn't seem like a talented team, as talented of a team as we've had in years past, which is fine. You're not going to get, the horses every single year. I think this team was still obviously they were voted one of the top 4 teams left after when the season was all said and done. They beat the number 1 team in the country in a lot of people's eyes, including mine, Georgia. And, they did the damn thing. They really did. And, it was a fun season, and we got 2 incredible games in the college football playoff. And again, let me see. Today's Thursday. That means the bug catching contest is on today. The rules are simple. Using one of your Pokemon, catch a bug Pokemon to be judged. Would you like to give it a try? Now, here is my dilemma. Do we go in and get a normal encounter in the grass, or do we do the bug catching contest where we could get something good like a Pinsir or a Scyther, or we can get something bad like a Weedle? Let's give it a try. Uh-oh, you have more than one Pokemon. You'll have to use Golbat, the first Pokemon in your party. Is that okay with you? No. Please choose Pokemon to be in the contest. Alright, let's find someone a little bit more suitable. Let's see. What do we got? Poison Powder. Ba-da-ba. You probably won't be. Ba-da-boom. Boom. 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 We'll go Teal. So we can confuse, lower things down. I don't think Teal's going to be too strong. And, alright, 20 Park Balls. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, the music for the bug catching contest is pretty fire. Alright, let's see what we got in the bug catching contest. Our first encounter in the national park is... it's a Weedle. Okay, so again, this is that kind of the risk we ran. Alright, come on, Weedle. Let's not do this. Come on, Weedle. Let's not do this. You're a Weedle. Dog. What are we doing here? Sweet kiss. Boom. Alright. Alright, come on. That should be it. Okay. Thank God. That was way harder than it should have been. Alright. Caught the Weedle. Don't get to nickname the Weedle. Alright. Oof. We have to quit. So it's in the contest, yes. Alright, end of the contest. We're not going to get anything special. Alright, got a Kakuna, got a Butterfree, you got a Scyther, Venonat, winning points, berries, consolation prize, sick. Alright, we do get to nickname the Weedle. I forgot what we named our Weedle in the first time, but we're going to name it David. Why not? Not after David Ortiz. I don't think you're good enough to be named after David Ortiz, but another David is fine. Alright, let us heal up Teal. And again, it was some great games. You had Texas and Washington right after that game, and that was a good game. So yeah, it was fun for college football. I enjoy college football a whole lot. And also the best track in I think any Pokemon game, the National Park track right here. Dun, 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 dun. Do 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 do. Alright, got the quick claw. That would be helpful for somebody, especially a guy like a lady like Candy. Let's talk to these guys. Yeah, but some good games, and that's been kind of college football's downfall in the college football playoff. There hasn't been good games. You look at the last year's championship game, where the semifinals were awesome. They were great, and then championship game was literally 60 to 2. Like, it was a blowout, and it was over by the first 2 drives. And we've had multiple like that, where teams are getting blown out, and these are supposed to be the top 4 teams in the country, and there's no parity, and 2 or 3 teams get all the good players. And this is a great year for college football in that regard. I think it was just a great year in general. You had some new teams, relatively new teams at the top. Like Washington has been a decent team, but they're in the championship game now. They were a top-rated team all year, and Lowinda is evolving because we have her happiness so high. You're gonna get Crobat this early, which is sick. Texas being back is good, I think. Like, I'm not one of the Texas haters. I don't think Texas is all that in a bag of chips, but they were this year, and they were pretty good. They went to Tuscaloosa, beat Alabama, and that's what was their defining win of the season, and really made for their run in the college football playoffs, and the reason why they got in and were so highly regarded. They got a Nidoran male, and that was something that I was trying to take into consideration. But hey, why not do the contest? Obviously, Alabama being good, but not being this world breaker, I think is good for the league as well. Alright, double team shenanigans. Does not matter. Magnitude 8, KP, doing God's work. So I think it was just a great year in college football. Even though my team lost, it was a good game. And I say this, I'm a fan of the sport before I'm a fan of the specific teams, maybe except for baseball. As you know, big Red Sox guy, and they directly affect my mood at any given time. So it's gonna be it was a fun year of college football. I am excited to watch the championship game, Michigan and Washington. Probably rooting for Washington, just cause that's the underdog team. Gold Leaf, okay. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be on Monday, the whatever day Monday is. Is it like the 11th or something? What's today? Today is, for those who like their fourth wall being broken, January the 4th, so that's Thursday. Friday's the 5th, Saturday is the 6th, Sunday is 7th, Monday is the 8th. Got a full heal there, okay. So yeah, let me know, do you like college football? Do you prefer the NFL? What's your favorite teams in each respective league if you watch? And yeah, it's super fun for me. I love college football. It's just and I have a couple of college football videos on the channel. So if you want to go to the Too Long for Twitters, it's usually where I drop my sports related content. Nice, very sick. You can go check that out, and let me know your thoughts there. But yeah, I love college football. It's just something about every week matters a bunch, because you never know, because like one loss could be your season, and that's it, you're done. So it's super exciting, especially a team like Alabama, who I root for. They're in the mix every year, so every game it's exciting, and you're gonna have those blowouts, and that's college football. But when you get those exciting games, I think there's nothing better than like a super exciting back and forth college football game, because I think the human element is more prevalent, because again, these are kids who are learning how to play football for real, and even though they are these insane athletes, they're 18, 19, 20 years old, and there's going to be mistakes. And where if you watch the pros and you see certain mistakes, you're like, what the hell? Like, you get paid millions of dollars to play this game. How about you don't make stupid mistakes? But in this, it's like, you're kids. And I think the mistakes I feel less are, oh, that's dumb, that's stupid, and more of like, damn, that happened at that moment. That sucks for that kid or whatever. All right, let us get our Sudowoodo, hopefully get our Sudowoodo. Use the squirt bottle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Doesn't like the squirt bottle. The weird tree attacked. Alright, again, this is a static encounter. I'm not going to count this as the root encounter, because why not? That's no fun, right? And we got Nomar here. Now we're going to poison powder. Put it on a timer. Alright, we do have flail to worry about. Okay, and let's just start chucking balls. Low kick. We are on a timer here, so we do have to keep that in mind. Rock throw. Almost. That was close. I'm going to start using great balls because this is a good mon. Oh, that was so close. Okay, that's getting scary. Don't think it can take a flail. I don't think Ellsbury can take a rock throw, however. I don't trust KP with a low kick. Even though all I have to do is live one, buddy. Come on. And we do get the Sudowoodo. Sick. Okay, so good switch on my part. I know the flails are going to get stronger over time. And this little lady, maybe Tully. Why not? That's a fun name. Okay, so Tully has been added to the box. Now we open up this. We got Rock Smash, which is cool. I think one of the few TMs, especially this early on in the series, to have field effect, a TM. Obviously, HMs have the field effect. And let's do this. Let's actually check. We go down here and get this berry. Why not? Berries regrow whatever berry trees regrow every day. Let's go to this house. So this house, if you noticed, it's too bad your party is already full. Okay, so we are going to. So if you remember, we did the Kabuto puzzle. And when we drop in, that was to get Unknown, our secret weapon, Swiheart, who has died twice now. We got a Dome Fossil when we dropped through. Let's deposit. Let's just deposit KP. We can bring it to that house. We can revive the fossil a little bit early, and I guess it opens up after you beat Whitney, because it'd be a little unfair, I believe, to get it for Kabuto, a rock type, for the first two gyms. And plus, they probably pump out at level 20. So we're going to name you Theodore. Why not? Because he is an old soul, and that's an old name. Alright, so let's see what we got. Yeah, so Theodore's level 15. Rock and water. We got Rock Throw Water Gun. And yeah, it's a pretty bad Kabuto. So we're probably not going to be using a Kabutops. But who knows what the future holds. If we get wiped here or there, then maybe we will have to use that shitty Kabuto. Alright, so let me just get back to the route we were on, and we'll continue our conversation. Alright, so we're back here. We don't get a encounter here because this is where we got our Ghastly before. This is both Route 36, and this should be Route 37, and it is. Alright, so back to college football. It's fun. The one thing, the transfer portal is interesting, because I think again, I think players should have the right to transfer to wherever they want, and I don't think they should be arbitrarily stopped just for whatever circumstances, whether they didn't like their situation or whatever. I just wish players stuck around a little bit longer. I think you see players who are good, who are getting minutes, getting playing time on like good teams, and are moving on. And again, I'm not one to tell you what you should and shouldn't do with your football career. It's just, it's a little disheartening. I think there has to be a balance. I think it's a little too much and also fine at the same time. Ellsbury goes to 24. I don't know. I think everyone's going to figure it out. But you have, quarterbacks who are staying for 7-8 years and just going different team to 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 different team, as Pidgey is our encounter here. Not the best, but we should be able to leech life a couple times and knock this guy down a bit. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Pidgey is caught. He'll name me Pudge. Another Red Sox reference. I like Pidgeotto. Man, I like Pidgeot, and I would not be too so here's Bill. I forgot, we got Bill. Hi, I'm Bill, and you are? I'm Cody, huh? You came at the right time. I just finished adjustments on the time capsule. You know what Pokemon can be traded, right? My time capsule was developed to enable trades to the past. But you can't send anything there yet. It doesn't exist in the past. If you did, the PC past would have a breakdown. So you have to remove anything that wasn't around in the past. Simply no sending new moves, new Pokemon in the time capsule. Don't worry. I'm done with the adjustments. Tomorrow time capsules will be running at all Pokemon centers. I have to hurry on back to Goldenrod to see my folks. Bye-bye. So we can go back and get our Eevee whenever we would like to. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to do all the Burn Tower stuff, and that's going to be it for this episode. And then in the next episode, we will take on Morty. Alright, so let's bring Lowinda and friends and beat up Tommy, right? But yeah, with the transfer portal stuff, I am in the camp of, again, I am not going to... we also meet Usain, which is nice. And he's on the trail for Suicune, this, that, and the other. Also, this is Morty. So we're going to meet Morty here. Teach Gym. Legendary Pokemon Suicune decided to come look at it for myself. Yada, yada. Also get Encounter in here. And our encounter's going to be a Coughing. I like Coughing. And as we get Coughing, and we get Grimer. We got Grimer right before Goldenrod, which I think these are two underrated mons in the Pokemon canon. We will name you Leland. After Jim Leland, a Hall of Fame baseball manager. Ooh, he smoked all the time. Alright, let's face off our rival. But again, with the transfers, I think things have to just... I think it's too far on both extremes, where everyone wants no one to transfer, or everyone wants to keep transferring. And I think there are situations where it's cool and good, but I don't know. I think it's a little much, but I'm not going to sit here and tell kids who, athletes are finally getting a little bit more power in terms of how, their perception, and they're able to do, they're able to have a voice and a say. Oh, switch out to Golbat. That was a good move. Okay, let us switch to Lowinda, because I don't think anything this Golbat can do can really hurt us, because we have all the better moves and better stats. So it's a mirror match, but we have a much better mirror. Alright, so Lynn is going to use the attack. So I think it's going to balance out. I think it's going to figure itself out, and hopefully it does. Because I love college football, and I would hate for it to kind of become this weird thing. But again, I'm all for athletes in whatever sport, whether it's college football, professional sports. Obviously, there's an extent to things, but the more power, let's say power. Actually, we're going to go to Candy. And this should bring out... Wow, what a switch. Okay. So we're going to go back into Loinda. Take that Razor Leaf. Okay. Perfect. So now we can go out into Candy, and that should be good enough for both the Larvitar and the... what's his face? The Quilava. But yeah, I'm all for athletes getting power, getting say, being able to, in a medium where they did not have a lot of power, and it's been slowly increasing, and owners and coaches and this and that can do basically whatever they want with no repercussions, but these guys can't. I'm glad it's kind of shifting a little bit, and it's going to find itself a good balance, I think. Alright, so we have Quilava here, level 24. He's going to go Dig. Okay. I can Magnitude. Comes up, it's going to hit us with Dig. Not going to do too much, which is good. Magnitude 10, and this should be a dead. This is stronger than Earthquake, and this guy should be Dunzo. Sick. Lovely. Alright, Ellsbury is going to almost level up, and that's Tommy defeated. Only lost because my Pokemon are so weak. How pathetic. But you see the AI switching out. Okay, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Boop. Psych. What are you doing falling into a hole? Some genius you are. Serves you right. I think that's an actual, straight up bar. Alright, let us go awaken the beasts. Going crazy, getting sturdy. You've seen all jealous and stuff. So you can wish by the right in front of my eyes. For 10 years chasing Riku, and I finally got to see it. I'm all choked up. Cody, I owe this all to you. Thank you. I heard that the legendary Pokemon Agritique test chosen humans by allowing them to get close. I'm going to track Suicune. Cody, let's meet again. Farewell. Alright, so that is going to be the episode. Let me just, strength behind strength. Alright, so this unlocks Morty. This old geezer's here now. In the distant past, this tower burned in a fire. 3 nameless Pokemon perished in it. A rainbow-colored Pokemon descended from the sky and resurrected them. It's been a legend that's been passed down by Agritique gym leaders. Me? I was a trainer way back then. Ho 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 ho. So he popped up. He's new. Alrighty, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to wrap up the episode here. So we beat Whitney. Run 2 lives on. And we are going to face off Morty in the next episode. Probably going to do the Kimono Girls in the next episode. And then make our way to Olivine. So if you enjoyed this episode, please like, please subscribe, please share. All that super fun stuff. And we will see you next time here on Tisbury 33 Games.